Hey you guys, it's Anne Marie. Trigger warning. I don't have anybody to talk to, so this is it. My mother passed away today. At 9:03 in the morning. She passed away. I tried to stay at work because I need the money. But I couldn't. And even though I've been no contact, excuse me, for about a year, it's challenging. Not only that, but toxic family strikes again. My niece has been the one that's been, keeping me in the loop. My mother was sick, and she's the only one that's reached out to me. Now, my ex-best friend sent me text messages, which I got. I just didn't respond because I've been literally been no contact with everybody from my past, rightfully so. I told my niece today, I said, hey, I appreciate you keeping me in the loop because no one else has reached out to me. And which she responds that, well, you've blocked everybody on social media and nobody has a working number for you. And I kindly reminded her that wasn't true, that I spoke to people from my phone within, the last year. And that no one's blocked on social media. We're just not friends. And not even 2 minutes later, my sister, Shannon, messaged me this long message saying that she wanted to hear the victim story. That was her response. It wasn't anything else but some bullshit. And we know what it says about somebody who... Hi, Woody. I don't know where you're at, but he's up there on the top of the tree. You see him? There's two of them. There's one just flew. He literally looks like Woody Woodpecker. His head is so his... I'm pissed. Fuck you, Shannon. Fuck all of you. I've never once had the victim story. Maybe, when I was in active addiction, shit like that. But since I've been healing and shit, none of them know me. They've never known me. Well, they probably knew who the fuck I was. They're just mad because they're not who I am. They're mad that they fucking couldn't survive anything they sent my way. Fucking narcissists. And so I'm trying not to use my energy, not to be angry at those fucking messages. I did respond and say, I can't wait till everything comes out. While you're living in your multi-million-dollar home and having multiple Mercedes, all of you motherfuckers with my money. I've survived everything. I know who the fuck I am. I don't know how to process all this because I know that's the game. I know that's what they want to keep me back in that box of forgetting who I am. And playing, I've been the black sheep, I've been the scapegoat my whole fucking life. And I don't care because their narrative is always going to be the same about me, because if they continue to believe and live in that illusion of who I am and who I'm not, it justifies their treatment of me my entire life. They were horrible to fucking me. They were horrible to me. And I know it doesn't matter now. And so I'm trying to process these emotions and these feelings and not wanting to respond, because they're all living in this fucking illusion. We already know the story, you guys. You guys have been on this walk, you know what I'm facing. And I'm okay being the villain and the bad person because I have a higher knowledge, a higher knowing that they've pretended to have. their walk with Jesus and God. It's not very godlike what they've done. And I'm allowed to feel any way I want to feel. And it's not a victim. I've never came from a victim standpoint ever. I've came from an empowering standpoint. I've came from the fucking dirt and rose every time without any help. Now my mother, like, and her wife helped me through the years. Again, that was my money too. And so now I'm like, do I want to go to the funeral? I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think. They can believe the narrative, because I know they watch my videos. I know they've seen them. So, and they think just the quick words or whatever, I'm going to be back into that place again. The old Amory who really never existed. No, it doesn't change the fact of who I am and what I know and what I can do. And there's not hate in my heart. I don't care what people have done to me. I don't have space for hate. I'm disappointed. Because all those houses, all those cars, all those material things still isn't going to fill the void in their hearts of emptiness, of not knowing who they are. They've tried to fill them with material things, thinking that's going to make them feel better. Conveniently not remembering their childhood, probably because of what they did and what they experienced as well. So I'm sitting here thinking about, do I go to the funeral? Now I have a team that I know would go with me if I need to. There's a few people in the city still that I know if I asked them, they will go to support, because they know my walk. I just don't know how to feel about everything right now, because I never stopped loving my mother, and it's only been a year, so I always hoped that she would come around and see. But all of our stories are pretty, similar. So if you know, when you have certain family members with certain characteristics, it's wishful thinking on our part. And so I had to leave work early. I tried to stay. And all I know what to do is have my bare feet on the ground staring at the sun. I need to work, but I just... Well, here comes the Bobcat. They're tearing down, I guess, some benches. I don't know. Anyway. I appreciate you guys giving me space. My mother and I were very, very close. No one in my family was there for her the entire time, all these years. Matter of fact, the same sister told me that my mom has a wife. They've been together over 30 years, and her name's Connie. She said, Mom has Connie, Ann. You need to leave. You need to let Mom worry about herself. Many times she said that to me. My whole family. But they left me there. And so the fact that now that they're on their fucking high horse about our mother is just kind of funny to me. Because none of them gave a fuck about her all the other times that she was sick. And I was there. So when I finally went no contact, the villain as always. It's okay. Got to be the villain in someone's story. A lot of people's story. To make their lives comfortable for them. So I'm going to sit out here for a while. I don't know. Thank you for letting me share. I hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. So you don't harm.